This is it. It's been 3 weeks, you're on a roll. Homework's getting done, sleeping at proper times, proper diet, work getting done, your chores are getting finished, everything is going in your favor. But then, it happens. That one small event just led to a complete spiral. And now you're back to exactly where you started. But if there's anything to remember about life, it's the light at the end of the tunnel, even if you don't see it. There will always be times in life where it hits us with an up and down battle of our circumstances. And whether we like it or not, we may lose ourselves in the process. What's crazy is we stay on this path of lesser circumstances just because it's comfortable and we get used to it, we get complacent. So how do you rationalize the position of not staying there? I want you to imagine that you, yes you, are walking down a path, and let's call it the path of purpose. Now, you're walking down this path, and you're walking, whatever. All of a sudden, it leads you astray. You have no idea where you are. So what do? Well, first, you have to rationalize where you're going in this astray path, in this situation. And you see in the beyond distance of the path you've never walked on before, visible darkness, and you can picture the potential of how bad it can be. So that in itself is rationalizing to yourself that, look, this may not be as good as it seems and I don't think I should walk it. So you decide to head back. You're cold, you're anxious, and you're scared because you're in the midst of nowhere thinking that this is the way home. And this is exactly what I like to call the in-between. This is the portion of the path that's in between losing yourself and then finding yourself again. The in-between is rough as well. You are on the path of finding yourself, but you're not quite there yet. You're looking for yourself, but you're still kind of lost. And in order to conquer this in-between, ultimately, we have to keep fighting and not get tired. We can't let ourselves become complacent. Rest assured, you will get tired. Eventually, everyone will. But you have to continue moving, or else what are you going to do? What are you aiming for? What are your goals? What is your purpose? Without continuing on the path of the in-between, you lose everything that you worked for. Now, you can argue that the path of losing yourself, being on that path, and then the path of the in-between are the same. And to that, I disagree, because I think that there's one key difference between the two. When you're on the path of losing yourself, you're not certain of what you're doing, right? You don't know what your diet is, you don't know what your sleep is, you don't know what your work ethic is, you have no routine, and you're walking aimlessly throughout life. However, when you're on the path of the in-between, you're certain of that stuff. You're certain of your diet, you're certain of your food, you're certain of your routine, and that is the difference. That is the advantage. And that's the path that we need to walk on. We find ourselves again after losing ourselves by walking on that path with our discipline. Thank you for joining me on this journey of learning. And remember, be stoic among the chaos.